This is the exhibition hall of the National Museum in Lagos. Only 4 art pieces are on display. Ndidi Dike titled her solo exhibition, State of the Nation.
The title State of the Nation, just succinctly as possible, talks about the state of our country, Nigeria, talks about the situation and circumstances into which we find ourselves. This work is untitled, and I think one of the major statements I have about this work is that we're still in the 21st century, yet we're using kerosene stoves, we're using firewood, other kinds of materials that add to environmental degradation and things like that. If our society had been responsible as regards to what you could provide for everybody to cook with, we would not be using kerosene or charcoal or wood. It affects the environment. This is called national grid. This is also very obvious, yet very loaded. Talks about many issues. Talks about living without electricity. Talks about fuel subsidy, Niger Delta, the economy, urbanization, transport, industry, you name it. It addresses almost every issue that we have in society, because we all know that really and truly you cannot live without electricity. I think when we got independence, all of us were very happy and optimistic that Nigeria would be a great nation and that things would be much, much better than what they are now. The chair for me symbolizes the way we could go if we're not careful. We have so many challenges and problems in Nigeria today. Remember that there have been a lot of amendments to the Constitution here and there. There's always one advocate, be it a lawyer or some other important personality, clamoring for a change in the Constitution. So these are all the sort of like interpretations and dynamics of the political history of Nigeria. This work, out of all of them, I think touches me the most. It's about women. It's called How Much Am I Worth? It talks about gender issues, it talks about women, it talks about the unfortunate missing of the 217 Chibok girls. Generally, on a deeper level, it also addresses issues of patriarchy, how we're viewed in society, and so on and so forth.
His Royal Majesty Igwe Nemeka Chebe, the Obi of Onitsha, a great art collector, was a special guest of honor.
The exhibition is quite impressive. It's extraordinary, it's different in a sense, but it makes you think, it makes you reflect on our situation in Nigeria, our predicaments, the challenges we have in this country.
Ndidi Dike has had more than 13 solo exhibitions and participated in more than 15 group shows. She's gone for residencies and also participated in international workshops and competitions. She's a sculptor, a cultural activist, a multidisciplinary artist, and an art consultant. She works in Lagos as a full-time studio artist. This is the first in the series of exhibitions she's using to examine different facets of our national life.